Joining us, Mr. James Acaster.
Hello, Josh.
I always go with Mr. I don't know why.
You respect me, mate, and that's fine. You should do.
Yeah?
Yeah, Mr. James Acaster.
Miss Zoey Lyons.
Thank you.
Are you a miss or a ms?
Do you know, I don't like ms. Yeah. I got called miss in the street the other day by a charity mugger, and I stopped because they called me miss.
Did you?
Hello.
James, how are you?
I thought you were going to ask me what I'd rather. Ms.
Would you ms?
Ms.
If you must know.
Ms. James Acaster.
Yeah, Ms. James Acaster.
Would you, if you got a knighthood or a damehood, would you use it? Would you be Sir James Acaster?
Yeah.
Like Sir Alan?
Every chance I had. Starbucks when they write in your mug.
Sir James.
Write on your cup. Can you write Sir James, please? And show some damn respect when you're shouting my name.
For Queen and Country?
Yeah.
Anyway, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any news?
Yeah, loads of news. Sure.
All right, well,
Loads.
let's move on. So, this is brand new music from... anything in particular? No?
My foot hurts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is exactly why we get him in. This is exactly what we're looking for. Why does your foot hurt?
I don't know what I've done to it. I think I may have used a dodgy treadmill.
It's not a thing, is it?
Yeah, well, I think it is. It was quite an old treadmill, and I ran on it 2 days running.
2 days running. Very good.
Hello. Didn't even try on that one, so I get ready for the rest of the show. And now, like, where my toes meet my foot.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's got... unless
Toes
they're
are
loose.
part of my foot, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I suppose. Where they meet the body of the foot.
Yeah. That hurts.
It's
And
the ball of your foot.
The ball.
The ball of your foot.
ball of your
yeah.
Is the ball that bit?
Well,
yeah, it is,
I'm no
isn't it?
expert, but I'm pretty sure
No, it
it's
is the ball of
yeah.
your foot.
Yeah, I was confusing the ball.
So, I
with
don't
the
think
heel.
you can hurt your foot on a dodgy treadmill. What was so dodgy about it?
But it's a bit spongy.
Just on one side?
It's a bit bouncy, but it's like a Victoria sponge cake. So it's like running on a Victoria
It's like running
sponge.
on a moving Victoria sponge cake.
Yeah.
It
was a cake. So I was not actually using a treadmill. Yeah, but every now and again I'll start limping now.
Oh.
So that was 2 months ago.
That was 2 months ago?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not good.
You should go and get that checked out. Have you been back on the treadmill?
I've got an appointment with a physio.
Have you?
Yeah. But, like, it's not until, it's next Monday.
I wish I hadn't asked how you were.
Oh, I thought you cared.
No, it's...
When I'm a knight, you'll care about this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Sir James.
Sir James will care about my foot.
I can't run. I struggle with treadmills. I'm absolutely petrified of...
Falling off the back.
that I'll have, like, a rush of blood to the head
Yeah.
and just stop running.
I've got really bad balance, and I really have to concentrate on a treadmill.
Yeah,
Properly
I don't
have
like
to concentrate. And then I'm quite competitive, so if the person beside me goes faster, I'll speed up, even though I'm not capable.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not capable, and then I'll get so fast that I can't quite reach the stop button, and it all gets a bit
at the back
panicky.
of the treadmill?
Just hanging on the back, just on my toes. Yeah.
Dipping for the finish line.
I've got myself into some trouble on treadmills before, just by being over competitive.
Next week, Neil, treadmill stories.
Write it down there.
Write it down.
Josh Widdicombe. Podcast XFM.
The topic of the day is power cut stories.
Lovely. I was very happy to see that, mate.
Yeah.
Delighted.
Exactly. I mean, I don't see what the problem is, Neil.
There isn't a problem. James, take it away. No power cuts in Scotland, mate? No, we've got good gas supply up there for the electricity stations.
Should we keep it for yourselves if the vote goes your way?
Yeah.
Right. James.
I had a power cut mid-show once. I was doing a show.
Oh, yeah.
And had a power cut, so decided to film by doing audience banter.
Yeah.
With an audience I couldn't see. Picked a guy, head of BBC Comedy.
Oh! Oh!
Went very badly.
Oh! What did you say to him?
Said, I felt around.
Grope your audience.
Yeah. All right,
Did
mate.
you touch him?
Yeah, I touched him. I had to find someone to talk to. I went, I'm going to touch someone. We'll do a chat. Touched his face. I went, right, what's your job? He went, head of BBC Comedy. I went, oh, mate. Why would you not just make a job of it? And then I had a real go at him. A real shout at him until eventually the lights came back on, and then I went, I still don't know what he looks like. Don't know which one it was.
You don't even know that it was true.
No, I don't know if it was true, but no, I did actually meet him again. I met him when I had got my foot in the door of and swiftly out the door again.
He went, oh, you.
Oh, hello. Turn all the lights off. Film my face. Still seem familiar?
You know the rules on touching at the BBC.
Widdicombe.
Well, that I don't know. I'm not referring to that. Anyway, so that's power cut stories for you.
Lovely.
Dealt with. Happy with that, Neil?
Happy as I can be.
Josh Widdicombe. Podcast XFM.
Scrape time?
Yes.
You have a scrape for us that you've been involved in?
Big time.
Big time.
And within the last month.
Oh. Fresh. Fresh scrape. Not from the archives.
Scrape. Oh, no, not from the archives, mate. This is a very recent one. I got cabbaged.
What does that mean?
Is that like eggs?
No, I didn't know what a cabbaging was until it happened to me. I got cabbaged. I was staying around my friend David Trent's house.
Yep.
He lives in Cambridge.
Yep.
I was doing a very late night gig where I finished at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And was staying around his house. I had a key to the house. I could let myself in. A bed in the front room already laid out for me.
It's potentially a nice situation.
Yeah. Already, I'm quite happy. I went to the door and there was a post-it note on the front door that said cabbage moment, and cabbage was spelled C-A-B-A-D-G-E, cabbage moment, and then a green scribble. It's a kid's handwriting, children's handwriting, a post-it note on the door. I didn't know what that meant. Cabbage moment.
On David's door?
Yeah, on the
At 2 a.m.
front door of David's house. It's a cabbage moment in kids' hand. So I let myself in, I got in, brushed my teeth, got in my gym jams, which is, you know...
What do you wear gym jams?
Boxer shorts.
All right.
Just me and my boxers, mate, if you want to imagine that.
Rather not.
But it is important to the story that you know I was bare-backed, actually. That is important.
Okay.
Got in a bed in the dark. Bed feels a bit weird. Got up, turned the light on, full of cabbage leaves. Just full of cabbage leaves in the bed.
What?
Loads of cabbage leaves in the bed, and then a napkin. And written on the napkin it said, "You got cabbaged." Ha 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 ha. Lol lol lol. From Mick. Mick is Trent's 8-year-old son.
That is a chip off the block. Anybody who knows David Trent knows that. That's classic.
So said that, and I had to process that and get all the cabbage leaves together with a napkin and put it on. I was really tired. Went to sleep, and then I had to get up at 8 in the morning to get my train. So I woke up, like, really tight. I had to just get up and rush to the train. Went home, and then Trent got hold of me later on and went, "Did you find all the cabbage stuff?" I said, "Yeah." And he went, "Well, I've just got home, and the family are all really upset because you didn't do anything back. You just got cabbage and then you left it." So,
what are you supposed to retaliate with?
Well, he said you're supposed to cabbage him back or do something. He said, if someone cabbages you, you can't just be cabbaged by an 8-year-old and then walk away like it didn't happen.
So, but he was in bed?
He was in bed, but
what were you meant to do?
He reckons that when I woke up in the morning and all the family had gone to work and school, I should have put the cabbage leaves back in Mick's bed and wrote, "Ha ha, Mick, you got cabbaged." Because Mick came home and was... went to his mum, "Has he left a note? Has he done something?" And his mum was like, "No." And then David came home and his wife had to be like, "David, James got cabbaged and he didn't do anything." He didn't retaliate, didn't cabbage him back.
So you're not invited
It's
back?
one of the rules of cabbage etiquette, isn't it? Really? I mean, they haven't been explained before.
No one explained them to me. I don't know. I don't know if I'm welcome back. Apparently his son's really upset. Also, it's too late now to do anything. What can I do? Send a cabbage to his house via Tesco
in
online?
a jiffy bag.
Yeah, send it.
Send a sprout in a jiffy bag.
Yeah, sprout him. Sprout him.
Send a cabbage in a box like at the end of 7.
Yeah. With a face drawn on it.
Yeah.
Do you know that's what was actually in the box?
Yeah, cabbage. He said, you got cabbage.
You got cabbage. The 8th deadly sin. Thou shalt not cabbage.
Thou shalt not cabbage.
Never. Oh, what's it? What you're not going to do with your neighbour's ox? Never covet thy neighbour's cabbage. Yeah. We went a long way for me to say that.
Or cabbage thy neighbour's ox.
Never cabbage thy neighbour's ox.
What do I do now?
Wow.
Well, I would do a distance cabbaging.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd do some sort of distance cabbaging.
What would you do, Neil?
I don't know. Maybe When are you next going there?
I haven't
Whenever.
got an appointment in, but like, David says that if I do anything now, it's too late anyway and lame.
Also, there'll be a horrible tension in the air as soon as because you'll be eyeing each other like a couple of
But when you
saloon
got up, had
cowboys
Mick gone?
waiting for somebody to dry out a cabbage.
The cabbages in each other.
When you got up, had Mick gone?
Yeah, they'd all gone. Gone to work and school. Mick had gone to school. He's 8.
Yep.
David's wife had gone to work. David was doing some work as well. Everyone was out the house. I had to rush and get a train. I had no time for cabbaging.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe we should... I mean, what we'll do... I mean, if the listeners have got any advice...
I said that on his 18th birthday, I'm going to fill his bed with carrots. And David said, by that point, Mick will be old enough to beat me up.
Snap out of it, the Arctic Monkeys. And this is it. Josh Widdicombe Show. Kaput for 1 week only. It's back next week at 10, isn't it?
It is.
But before we go, as a thank you for coming in, you have a chance to plug whatever you want. We are doing the XFM show live in Edinburgh. James will be there. The Hindu Fox Mulder Manish Kumar will be there. It's good
He
name.
referred to himself as that, right?
No, we came up with it today, the Hindu Fox Mulder.
Brilliant.
Matthew Crosby will be there, and there'll be all kinds of guests. Tim Key is going to attempt to shoot the flame off a candle with a gun. Although Neil's not so sure that'll happen, but I think it's got to happen.
BB gun.
BB gun.
It will happen.
It'll be a paper candle with a Nerf gun.
No, it won't,
gun,
mate.
you
No, it
can
won't.
chip it
It'll be a rocket launcher and a bonfire.
Once we smuggle in the means, you can't do anything about it. Why don't you go and hang out with John Robbins and Ellis? Safe show.
10:30, the 9th, 10:30 in the evening, the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, different guests each night, all the regulars every night. Buy your tickets, it's in the assembly rooms, that's it. James?
I am in Edinburgh for the month, doing a show at 8 o'clock called Recognise. And
So every day it annoys me that hasn't got a Z in it. I was literally thinking about that this week.
it's the only reason I didn't put a Z in it, because Josh won't be able to take that at all. And then I'm taking the show Recognise with an S on tour in the autumn, and dates are on my website, jamesacaster.com.
There we go. I think that's everything plugged. Happy, Neil?
Very happy, thank you very much.
Thank you all for listening. It's always a pleasure. Thank you all for texting in. Thank you all for tweeting in. We will see you next week.